This is my match video for the February 24th, 2018 Arizona 2-gun match held at Cowtown Range in Peoria, Arizona. The shooter must hit the target once standing, once kneeling, and once prone, then return to kneeling, and then to standing. The shooter then grounds their rifle facing into the berm, runs downrange, and moves the target over to the next stand. I'm competing in Armored Division, wearing my Faro Concepts Slickster with United Armory steel plates and Whiskey 24 chest rig. The rifle I'm using is a KE-15 Scout carbine with Vortex Crossfire red dot that I'm testing out, and I'm using my KE-17 with Leupold Delta Point Pro. The shooter will now repeat the engagement process and move the target again. You may notice between kneeling and standing and kneeling that I keep the gun on target so I'm ready to shoot as soon as I'm stabilized. My right knee is hurting me on this stage with every step. Something I did at Desert Brutality earlier in the month, combined with an old injury, is giving me issues. In my opinion, this stage is more about movement speed than about shooting. Although some people that could move really fast missed a lot and were slower than I was on this stage. The shooter that did the best moved fast and shot clean. Both are required to do well on this kind of stage. There is a 180-second par time, so keeping moving at a reasonable pace is important. The one thing I'm happy about with my performance on this stage is I shot it clean with no extra shots required. This stage began by flipping over a card that would determine which targets were shoots and which were no shoots. I drew the card that made all of the targets shoot targets. Because of the scoring system at this match, I shoot each target 3 to 4 times. Failing to neutralize the target makes it well worth firing the extra shots. The light primer strikes I experienced at Desert Brutality are coming back. After the match, I determined that this particular lot of ammunition will only work in my pistol caliber carbine. The shooter begins with 2 hits on rifle steel from each of these 3 positions. The shooter then engages each pistol array from the corresponding hula hoop. I make a minor mental error of moving on before the target on the right falls, and I have to go back to finish it.
Fuck you!
One of the things you have to deal with at matches like this is sometimes the steel just isn't set consistently, and you have to hammer it over.
Unload so clear.
Because this is a total time match, the first stage heavily weighted the match, and determine the outcome. Nonetheless, I was able to place 4th overall and 1st in Armored Division. Thank you for watching, and come back again for more match and multi-gun competition content.